Cost analysis is the cornerstone of Azure's visibility framework, providing detailed insights into how and where costs accumulate. Within the portal, you can analyze spending trends over time, filter by subscription, resource group, or tag, and view data at various levels of granularity. Graphs and visual breakdowns reveal which services or departments consume the most resources. For example, a spike in storage costs might trace back to redundant backups or underused premium disks. By examining usage patterns over days, weeks, and months, teams can distinguish between expected growth and unexpected inefficiencies. Cost analysis transforms raw billing data into a visual story that informs both technical and financial decisions. Budgets, alerts, and thresholds help maintain proactive control once visibility is achieved. In Azure, you can create budgets aligned with departments, projects, or subscriptions, setting limits on spending over specific periods. Alerts trigger when costs approach or exceed those limits, giving teams time to respond before overruns occur. For instance, an alert at 80% of a monthly budget might prompt engineers to pause non-critical workloads or review scaling rules. These proactive boundaries encourage accountability without stifling agility. When budgets are tied to clear metrics, they shift cost management from reactive cleanup to preventive governance. Exporting cost data to storage accounts and automating reports allows for continuous transparency. Azure lets you schedule exports to CSV or JSON files, delivering daily or weekly updates to designated storage or analytics tools. Once exported, this data can integrate with Power BI dashboards, Excel models, or third-party automation scripts. Automating exports ensures that cost insights remain current and shareable across teams, removing dependency on manual retrieval. This approach enables continuous monitoring and data-driven forecasting. The automation layer ensures that no one is surprised by monthly bills. Every stakeholder sees the same real-time cost picture and can act on it before small inefficiencies grow. Tags play an essential role in associating costs with ownership, enabling showback and chargeback models. By tagging resources with attributes like department, environment, or project name, organizations can allocate spending accurately. Showback provides transparency by displaying costs to business units without direct billing, while chargeback assigns those costs for actual recovery. For example, a marketing project using compute and analytics services can be tagged accordingly, allowing finance teams to attribute costs precisely. This promotes accountability and encourages teams to optimize their own usage. Consistent tagging policies turn cost management from an abstract IT function into a collaborative organizational discipline. Reservations and savings plans provide strategic options for long-term cost efficiency. A reservation locks in discounted pricing for 1 or 3 years of consistent resource use, ideal for predictable workloads such as databases or virtual machines. Savings plans offer similar discounts with more flexibility across instance types and regions. The key is understanding usage patterns. Steady, predictable workloads benefit from reservations, while variable workloads gain from savings plans. These options can yield substantial savings, often up to 72% compared to pay-as-you-go rates. Cost optimization is not just about cutting, it's about committing wisely to predictable consumption in exchange for guaranteed savings. The Azure Pricing Calculator helps estimate future costs before deploying resources. By modeling scenarios, choosing regions, instance types, and expected usage, you can project expenses accurately. This is invaluable for planning new environments, comparing architectural options, or presenting budgets to leadership. For example, you can compare the cost difference between using virtual machines versus platform services for the same application workload. The calculator removes guesswork and helps prevent budget surprises. It turns design decisions into financial forecasts, ensuring technical choices align with cost expectations from the very start. The Total Cost of Ownership, or TCO, calculator supports migration planning by comparing on-premises and cloud costs. It accounts for infrastructure, maintenance, power, cooling, and staff time to estimate savings gained by moving workloads to Azure. This holistic perspective helps build business cases for modernization. By highlighting reduced capital expenditure and operational overhead, the TCO calculator provides concrete justification for cloud transitions. It also exposes hidden costs, such as licensing or networking, that might affect planning. This tool brings financial clarity to digital transformation, helping decision-makers understand the true economic impact of moving to the cloud. Anomaly detection and spend spike analysis alert administrators to unexpected changes in consumption. Azure Cost Management continuously monitors usage patterns, flagging deviations from normal spending behavior. For instance, a sudden increase in compute hours might indicate an automation loop gone wrong or a misconfigured scaling rule. Detecting anomalies early allows quick investigation and remediation before costs escalate. These insights often reveal not just errors, but opportunities to tighten governance. By treating anomalies as learning signals rather than failures, organizations strengthen both their financial and operational awareness. Azure Advisor complements these insights by offering tailored cost-saving recommendations. It analyzes resource utilization, identifying idle or underused instances, unattached disks, or misconfigured scaling settings. Each recommendation comes with potential savings estimates and actionable steps. For example, Advisor might suggest resizing a virtual machine tier or consolidating workloads. These suggestions combine analytics and operational intelligence to drive measurable efficiency. Following Advisor's guidance regularly turns cost optimization into an ongoing routine rather than a sporadic event. It transforms spending discipline from policy to practice. Tracking data egress and hidden line items helps avoid surprise charges. Egress, the cost of transferring data out of Azure, can accumulate quietly, especially in data-heavy applications or cross-region transfers. Reviewing billing details often uncovers hidden costs from premium features, snapshot storage, or log retention. Understanding where these expenses originate empowers teams to adjust architecture choices, such as moving workloads closer to data sources or refining retention policies. Awareness at this level prevents billing confusion and fosters smarter cloud design. Every byte moved or stored has a price, and transparency ensures those prices stay justified. Monthly review and iteration form the rhythm of effective cost governance. Regular reviews help teams reconcile actual spending with projections, update budgets, and refine alerts. This cadence reinforces accountability and keeps cloud economics aligned with business goals. Over time, patterns emerge that reveal inefficiencies or opportunities for automation. Governance frameworks, like the Cloud Adoption Framework, recommend embedding this review cycle into operational routines. Cost control thus evolves from isolated reports into a living process that adapts to growth, innovation, and new technologies. Developing a disciplined cost culture is the ultimate outcome of mastering Azure's pricing and management tools. When visibility, budgeting, automation, and optimization become routine, financial responsibility spreads across the organization. Teams start viewing cost as a shared metric of success rather than a constraint. A disciplined culture doesn't chase savings impulsively. It plans, monitors, and adjusts continually. By combining accurate forecasting, transparent ownership, and proactive governance, Azure Cost Management transforms cloud finance from reactive accounting into a strategic function. In this culture, every dollar spent supports measurable value and sustained operational maturity.